In this video, we're going to explore a new AI tool called Claude Cowork. Claude is just like ChatGPT. Cowork is a feature within Claude that has been launched in beta. So we're just going to mess around with it and see if we can make it useful. All right, let's get in there. All right, Claude Cowork. What the heck even is this? The AI world is moving so fast, it's impossible to keep up. We're going to keep exploring different tools. We'll explore deeper if we think it's that much useful, but we're just going to play around with some of these because that's all you can do at this point and just see what is actually useful. So go from answers to action with Claude Cowork. Okay, that sounds really nice. What does that mean? It brings Claude Code's agentic capabilities to your desktop. So Claude Code is essentially another tool that they launched weeks or months ago. It's been getting a lot of hype because it's a developer tool and an engineering tool, and it is very good. It's gotten excellent at software engineering and product design, that type of stuff. So Cowork's Claude Code's agentic capabilities to your desktop. What does that mean? Agentic capabilities. With these chatbots like ChatGPT, you're prompting it, and then it's going through the model and it's giving you an answer back. What agents mean is that we can run these models and have them talk to each other to be more useful. It's basically like a video game. It's like spawning a character with AI in it to do stuff for you. Or spawning a little chatbot agent that just does stuff, you know? So agentic capabilities to your desktop. And what they're saying there is that you can actually use these tools that developers have been using that writes code really efficiently using these agents, and you can now use it on your files and stuff. You're going to need to have Claude downloaded, the desktop app. They have excellent documentation, so if you don't know how to do that, you can do that right through their docs up here. Power through your tedious tasks. Okay, organize files, build spreadsheets. Helps me organize my downloads folder. Scan the contents and propose a plan. You got to be careful with all the files you're putting in here because you're giving these files to this company. Just keep that in mind because, yeah, you don't know how they're being used after the fact. Even if it's not necessarily out on the internet, it's these companies got it. Claude's got it. Who knows what Claude will do with it? You can't trust that mother. So you basically give it a working folder, meaning we isolate it. We'll say, hey, you can only work within this folder, and then you can you can't go outside of it. The working folder set to Claude Cowork demo, which has a video in it, basically a video of a live stream from my Front Yard Fantasy channel, which is in the fantasy football industry. So it's my friend Simon and I, my co-host, us doing an hour-long live stream, and that's the only video file in there. What let's ask it to help with this. What kinds of things can you help with in terms of the video file? That's terrible. I gotta undo that one. That's not good. All right, let me think about what I want to ask it. Are you able to transcribe the video in the folder? Let's just see. I set this to be an easier model because we're not asking it to do anything right now, but this is where you can come down here and select which model you want it to do, which model you want it to use. And depending on what you're asking it to do, you might want different things. Like Opus 4.6 is going to be solid, but it uses a lot more tokens, your usage limits, which is how your usage limits are measured. Sonnet 4.5, best for everyday tasks, fastest for quick answers. So let's get a quick answer here. Are you able to transcribe the video and photo? What kinds of things can you do to help me process the video in the folder? It's so weird. We'll just ask it weird stuff for now, and it's on the lightest one, so it should be fine. I don't have the ability to transcribe the videos directly. I can't process or access or process video files in the traditional sense. I can't play them, extract audio, or run transcription on them. However, here's what I can do to help you process it. Okay, so if we ever use the script or some other transcription tool, some other video editing software that has transcription in it, we could extract the transcription file and then put it in here to have it do stuff. All right, I've generated the transcript, but before we ask it to process that transcript into a YouTube description or something, let's ask it what else it can do. What sort of things could you do that might be helpful to content creators or content production? In other words, how would a content creator best use Claude Cowork? Claude Cowork. What do you have to say for yourself, Claude? Write scripts, outlines, shot lists for videos, create storyboards, as Word documents, build pitch decks or media kits, produce show notes. That's cool. Okay, data organization analytics, convert raw analytics into spreadsheets. Ooh, probably YouTube. Some good YouTube analytics might be good here. Build content calendars as organized spreadsheets, track performance metrics across platforms, organize audience feedbacks or comments into searchable documents. Ooh, this is some good ideas. Workflow automation, create shortcuts to automate repetitive tasks like formatting posts. Oh, okay, so let's do that. We'll ask it to read the transcription and from that pick a bunch of clips and stuff. Okay, so let's switch this guy to be the new one, the most capable, the most ambitious, the most strong. Slash, what does slash do? Okay, you can add, so you could add separate files or photos. Dude, they want your photos so bad. Add plugins. What is this? Customize your cloud with custom skills, commands, and agents. Data, write SQL, explore data sets. Or maybe we just try it without this one and then we try the plugin. Let's do that. It'll give us like a baseline here. So come down here, it has access to our folder, which, okay, so read the transcription. You know, I don't need to type this. Act as an expert content manager. Read the transcription file, markdown file in the folder. And once you understand it, generate 15 high quality suggestions for clips and social media posts. Well, let's just start there. We'll see. That wasn't the greatest prompt doing it live, but we'll see. And just yapping. It's so weird to just sit there and talk to a robot. This is life now. I feel like Will Smith. This is a Front Yard Fantasy live show covering NFL honors and Super Bowl weekend. That's correct. That is absolutely correct. We covered those things. Let me generate 15 suggestions. I don't know if the transcription got the labels right between my co-host Simon and I, but I figured it didn't matter. Even if it's imperfect, let's just see what it comes up with. We can refine the prompt later on. All right, Mr. Cloud, do your thing. Writing suggestions. Does this tell us what it's doing? Update to-do list. Result. To-dos. Okay, this is code. Don't freak out. It's just English, but it's code structure, okay? Code is just English. It's just some of the stuff means certain things. You just got to know those things, but it's not as complicated. Most people shut down. As soon as they see this, don't shut down, okay? Just read. Just read it like you're normal reading anything. Like you're reading a tweet, okay? To-dos. You know what to-dos means. Content. You know what content means. Read and analyze transcription. Status. You know what status means. Don't lie to me. Oh, it disappeared. Created FYF clip. Okay, done. And then update to-do. This is the to-dos we were looking at. Generate 15 clip post suggestions. Completed. Sweet. Save deliverable to workspace. Completed. So you can see all the actions it took here. And you just do that by clicking that little gray thing underneath there. It'll tell you exactly what it's doing. View your clip and post suggestions. Top picks for highest viral potential. Open in show in folder. Let's just open it up here. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Go to the top. Front Yard Fantasy, NFL Honors, and Super Bowl Live show 15 clips on social media. Simon can't dance. Simon describes his dance floor anxiety, pointing at people, hiding in corners, looking injured or in danger, and JL pushes him on why he won't just move his body. Platform, TikTok, Reels, Shorts, Post Angle, point of view, you at every wedding. Dang. When you like attention but your body doesn't cooperate. Highest share potential for anyone who's felt awkward dancing. Dang, bro. Dang, bro. Got Mr. Beast in your pocket now. John Hamm's, I like that spelling way better. John Hamm's monologue rating, the 6.5 to 6.2 debate. Clip summary, Simon JL debate, John Hamm's NFL honors monologue landing on a 6.2 rating after docking points for cheap shots while crediting the Terry Bradshaw Myles Garrett joke. That was a great clip. Dang, this is kind of fire. Oh, Michael Strahan should have hosted. That was me, so it got it wrong. Simon makes it bet, but that's okay. That's probably because of the labels. All right, so that's pretty sick. Dang, this is pretty fire. Just for quick, like nothing. Quick reference, platform priority matrix. Dang. Okay. Okay. Awkward sign off. I love that. All right. So topics for high roll number. Let's do something else. All right, let's make it do something else. Let's do no. Let me use the voice thing. Hold on. Generate a YouTube description that is highly effective at converting. That's terrible. I'm not doing that. Delete that. Delete that. All right, let's try this again. Act as an expert YouTube consultant. Your task is to generate a YouTube description that has all of the essential info, including chapters, keywords, and high converting copy. And ensure that it stays within the brand voice, which you can find in the transcript. Stays within the brand voice, which you can extract via the tone and style of dialogue inside of. Go. Cloud. Okay, I think it found the transcript. And then it checked the clip and post suggestions that was generated by the other session. So it's got shared memory somehow. And now it's drafting the YouTube guy. Update to do, creating, writing, FYF YouTube description, dot markdown. Yep. Hurry up, Cloud. I don't have all day. God, it's so slow. Faster. I need it faster. Okay, so generate, and it's keeping these files within the, it's like it's managing our whole working session together. It's just keeping, okay, here are the files we worked on. Here's the other stuff. That's pretty cool. Just keep in mind all the data you're giving it, all right? It's a robot, and they're going to take over pretty soon, so don't give it your nudes. Stop giving it your nudes. Talking to you, Carl. Quit it. Wow, it fixed the John Hamm misspelling, bro. It's going above and beyond. The bots are so much better at your job than you are. That's why you're losing your jobs. What's an opening hook written in your show's casual hype voice, 16 stamps? Okay, let's see it then. Let's see it, big boy, Cloud. YouTube description, Friday Night Fantasy live show, NFL honors the Super Bowl. Copy this. Super Bowl weekend is here. We're breaking it all down. Simon and JL recap every moment from NFL honors 2026. John Hamm's monologue. We rated it. The MVP vote, controversy, Stafford's emotional return announcement, and our hyper-specific Super Bowl predictions that we're going to want receipts on. Holy cow, it's good. Look, chapters, the gimme, quotey McQuote face, quotey my quote face, close. It's a fun segment game, topics covered. Oh, this is fire. Oh, I love this. Okay, this is fire. All right, Claude Cowork, that's it. We're going to mess with this some more, but just off the top, this is some cool stuff you can do with it. All right, for your content, probably saves you a ton of time writing that. Or at least go improve your templates, because this is way better than your templates, those shitty templates you wrote. All right, hope you enjoyed this video. Throw in the comments what you got Claude to do. Tell me what you got Claude to do. I need to know, okay?